Hi everyone, my name is Lydia and I'm a dietetic intern here at Johnson County K-State Extension. And today I wanted to talk a little bit more about fruits and vegetables since I know this is something you're tracking for WAC Kansas. So today I'll just be reviewing why they're important, some of their health benefits, and some ways that you can incorporate more fruits and vegetables into your day-to-day life. So you might have seen this graphic before, and this is the MyPlate graphic, and it was developed by the USDA in 2011. And this is the federal food icon that gives us a guide on what a balanced diet should look like. This was previously the food pyramid, however, it was changed to the MyPlate, so you might be more familiar with the pyramid. But this provides an example of eating that might fit better into some people's real lives since it does resemble um, more of a typical meal or a plate of food that someone would typically have. According to this guide, about half of our plate should be fruits and vegetables, and then about a quarter should be grains, and another quarter should be a good source of protein. And there should also be a source of dairy incorporated as well. So this guide does show us that fruits and vegetables are a major part of a nutritious diet since they do make up half the plate of the ideal diet that most Americans are striving for. So this does show us that fruits and vegetables are a big part of a balanced diet. So exactly how many fruits and vegetables do we need each day? That's a question that a lot of people have, and the exact recommended amount for you really depends on your age and your gender primarily. So all adults need between 1.5 to 2.5 cups of fruit per day and 2 to 4 cups of vegetables per day. And the exact amount really depends on you as an individual. However, about 90% of Americans don't actually hit this recommendation each day. So this means that only 1 in 10 Americans are actually getting enough fruits and vegetables in their diet. And it can really be difficult to incorporate a lot of produce into the diet on an everyday basis. And the reason that it's recommended that half of our plates are fruits and vegetables is because there are a lot of different health benefits that come from these foods. Fruits and vegetables contain many different vitamins, minerals, and fiber as well. And many of these nutrients included are antioxidants. And antioxidants are protective against certain diseases because they destroy free radicals, which are harmful to our body. Fruits and vegetables also contain phytochemicals or phytonutrients, and these are compounds that help prevent diabetes, cardiovascular disease, cancer, and even high blood pressure. Like I mentioned before, fiber is also really in abundance in fruits and vegetables, and fiber is really important for our gut health. It also makes us feel fuller for longer, and it regulates our blood sugar. It can even lower our cholesterol as well. And then just in general, fruits and vegetables are a food that are pretty low in calories, in fat. They don't have added sugars to them, so they can be a really good tool and food group to help you maintain a healthy weight and prevent your risk of certain conditions down the road. You might have heard the phrase eat the rainbow before when talking about fruits and vegetables, and this is referring to the fact that you should eat a variety of different colors of produce because each color usually means that that certain piece of produce has different health benefits in our bodies. And this is because fruits and vegetables contain what are called phytonutrients, and these are a type of compound that are found in plants that have health benefits for us. There's many different kinds, and they all each give their own plant their distinct color, taste, and smell, and each have different functions and benefits in our bodies. So there are over 5,000 phytonutrients out there, so this is obviously a huge variety. So I'll just be going over each color kind of broadly and the general health benefits that come from eating each color of fruits and vegetables. So the first group is red, and red produce contain carotenoids, which are a type of antioxidant. And one of these is lycopene, and lycopene helps remove free radicals from our body. And free radicals are compounds that damage our body, they damage our cells and can lead to things like inflammation and other certain disease processes. So it does destroy these. And red pieces of produce also seem to protect against prostate cancer, heart disease, and even lung disease as well. Next, we have orange and yellow, and these also contain carotenoids. And one of these is beta carotene, which is actually converted to vitamin A in the body. And vitamin A is an antioxidant, and it's a really important vitamin that we find in our body. Lots of this group also have lots of vitamin C, which is again a very important vitamin. And some yellow fruits also have certain compounds that support eye health by reducing the risk of age-related macular degeneration. And the next color is green, and green fruits and vegetables are very important. Many of them contain certain cancer blocking chemicals that stop the action of carcinogens, which are the compounds that cause cancer. They also are good sources generally of calcium and folate, and calcium is very important for our bone health, and folate is also an essential nutrient that we need in our diet. Folate is especially important for pregnant women. It's very important during pregnancy. And green fruits and vegetables also promote the widening of the blood vessels, which is important and can lead to lowered blood pressure and improved heart health. Next, we have blue and green, or blue and purple, and these contain certain antioxidants called anthocyanins, and these actually block the formation of blood clots, and they also may delay cellular aging in our bodies. And the last group are white and brown fruits and vegetables. And two vegetables that are part of this are onions and garlic. And each of these contain a compound called allicin. And this is actually protective against certain bacteria and viruses, which could help keep us healthy and keep us from getting sick. And many pieces of produce in this group are also high in potassium, which actually is very important for our heart health. Something to also think about with eating different fruits and vegetables is eating seasonally. Different pieces of produce come into season, whether that's in the summer, the fall, spring, or winter, and there are a lot of positives to eating more seasonal produce. It's usually fresher quality since it is growing naturally at the time of year that you're eating it. And because of this, it usually tastes better and also sometimes has more nutrients in it and gives it a better quality nutritionally. Seasonal produce also can be cheaper in a lot of cases since it's more in abundance, and there might even be deals for it at the grocery store, or you could find it at a local farmer's market as well. And overall, eating seasonally is also really good for the environment. It's a very sustainable living practice that can be really beneficial. So what's in season right now? Now that we've entered spring, there's a lot of different vegetables in season. We have asparagus, leafy greens like kale or spinach, carrots, beets, radishes, and there's also rhubarb that's in season as well. And summer is coming up next, and as we get warmer weather, there's a lot more fruits and vegetables that come into season. So this includes like strawberries, blueberries, carrots, corn, cherries, tomatoes, onions, and this list is not exhaustive. There are many more that come into season as well. And it can be really hard to incorporate lots of produce into your diet on a daily basis. So I wanted to provide some tips and tricks that might help increase your intake. Something that can be helpful is having a piece of fruit as a snack to take on the go. So a lot of fruits have a natural peel or casing that can be really great to take it wherever you go, things like apples or bananas. And this can also be paired with another source of protein like nuts or anything else to make that a balanced snack. Also, keeping fruit out in the open might encourage you to eat it more just because you see it, it's in your line of sight, and you want to reach for it. And similarly, cutting your vegetables right after you get them at the grocery store might encourage you to have more later on just because you're eliminating some of that prep work. Fruits and vegetables also can be added to a ton of different dishes that you might already be making. Things like stir fries, soups, pizza, really anything. The list goes on and on for things that you could incorporate a good variety of produce into. And then lastly, finding a good dip or some type of flavoring to actually enjoy the fruits and vegetables you're eating, whether that's a ranch dip, some type of seasoning. I think it's really important to find something that you enjoy and you know that you will want to eat. And here are some more sources if you'd like to learn more about some of the benefits of fruits and vegetables and how to incorporate them more into your life. And here's our extension information if you have any questions. Thank you.